in the real estate sector and identifying the best options available calls for deeper understanding of this evolving market. Every Sunday, here at the Property Show, we highlight the best opportunities you can put your money on. Welcome. Today brings a special feature on an exciting journey of this gated community, ticking all the boxes.
We try always to give our clients superior products.
Later on, we continue our series on the transition journey from Barclays to ABSA and what this means to Kenyans at large.
If you look at where we are today and you look from 2018 to today, our stock price again in the Nairobi Stock Exchange is the best performing bank stock. It's up 40%.
The accessory spot brings latest trends on designing a home the rustic style. The home ownership segment is what I call Kizuri Chajiuza, with a story on starting a journey from a word of mouth.
So coming to Mavoko Park, I first of all came alone. When I came here, I was happy with the place.
Would love to hear your take on today's feature. Drop us your comments on our handles and let's talk. Remember, on the Property Show, there is something for everyone. Our property pick of the week brings a journey that started 4 years ago here at Mavoko Park. Many challenges have been conquered along the way to bring this impressive project to life. To kickstart this project, the developer promised improved infrastructure, completion of the first phase within set timelines, and a seamless construction of the second phase, which is our focus today, ticking all the boxes on the promises made. Let's get a holistic view of this project.
Mavoko Park is maisonettes that we developed in Syokimau, and we completed a year and a half ago, phase 1, and it was successful, and we've handed over to the clients who already reside in the estate. And right now we've moved on to phase 2, which we are going to conclude roughly around mid next year. Well, Mavoko Park phase 2 is a continuation of phase 1. With slight improvements and of course a few upgrades here and there. As you go along, you tend to see the areas that you could maybe improve on. You also get feedback from the existing clients who've already moved in. So it's a slight upgrade of phase 1, composed of similar units, 4 and 5 bedroom, very tastefully done. Mavoko Park is located in Syokimau. Syokimau is a very strategic estate. It's right next to the airport, and the airport is part of Nairobi, so it's basically on the borderline. It's quite convenient in terms of accessibility. We have the proximity to the airport, which is quite close. You have the proximity to the railway station, which is quite close as well. Usually, most of our residents who have already moved into phase 1 leave their cars in their houses, or sometimes in the railway station, and commute via the railway. Well, we've been quite fortunate. Syokimau has been quite fortunate in terms of infrastructure upgrade. A critical road, which was Katani Road, has been completed since our last episode, I think. And our immediate road, which is Community Road. Mavoko Park is situated on Community Road. After a long struggle, luckily, also the tender for the road has been awarded and work has commenced. which is something really great. Our existing clients are very happy, and we are hoping also that the prospectives will see the infrastructure upgrade and consider us. In Mavoko Park we have 4 and 5 bedroom houses. They all come with a DSQ, 2 parking. Even though a gated community, every house has its own secure gate. We have a backyard which is quite spacious. Within the development of Mavoko Park, there is a huge priority on security. We have a gated community. We have a boundary wall which is encircling the entire development. We have very effective security, serious company. Phase 1 and Phase 2 do share a lot of amenities, but the benefit of buying in Phase 2 is the minor upgrades. For instance, in the 5 bedroom, we basically doubled the size of the balcony. A few of the rooms have been improved in terms of sizing. There's a slight increment. So Phase 2 is basically an upgrade of Phase 1. There are people who have already bought. We've created a niche for ourselves. We pride ourselves tailoring and producing well-made houses. Mostly, what matters is you are not selling a house. This is a home, fulfilling the dream of a client. So it's a journey for both the developer and the owner. So we don't just sell and disappear. Our Phase 1, in case of any issues, we are with them. In case of minor problems, we fix them. And we try always to give our clients superior products that they can be proud to have purchased of. This is the main entrance where the parking is as well. So as you enter, you have 2 spacious parking slots for your vehicles. And immediately on your left-hand side, you have the servant quarter, the DSQ, your underground tank, your water pump. Also, we have our gas cylinder chamber outside, for safety purpose. So welcome to the main house. We are entering the lounge at the moment. So basically this is the lounge and an extension of the dining, quite spacious. And here you have a good size couch. And as you go outside, you have the backyard here. This is the backyard where you also do your laundry, and you can also have your parties and all that, and maybe do a small gazebo and relax outside here. All our units are properly secured with the concrete boundary walls, so that at least we are within a very good environment and privacy as well. Yeah. Immediately you get into the kitchen, you have your pantry here, a very spacious, basically almost an entire room, lockable and quite secure, and very spacious. This is the heart of the house, the kitchen. We have fully fitted kitchen, the microwave, the oven, the hob, the hood, all installed and ready. We also have the water purifying system right below there, fit for human consumption after the distillation. The kitchen has a lot of storage, and as you can see, it also has a breakfast area, which is quite adequate for the early morning rush. 2-3 people can work within this environment without bumping into each other, so it's quite spacious. Here we have the guest bedroom. The guest bedroom is on the ground level, quite a spacious room, quite a big bed, including a reading desk and all that, a study. The guest bedroom and your visitors also will have a dedicated washroom. Let's go upstairs and see the other rooms on top. Here we are on first floor, 3 rooms. Basically, this is the master bedroom. Quite spacious king-size bed, very wide windows, very well lit. The master bedroom is of course en suite, and it also has a walk-in closet, which is a big plus. This is another room, bedroom 3. The 4-bedroom is up to here, and the 5th bedroom has a 1 level higher on top, so we can head upstairs. This is the 5th room, the biggest room in the house. It can be a family room, it can be a normal room, it comes with a full bathroom, so depending on your need, it can be an office, an entertainment room, an extra room. There's a big balcony connected to the family room. This is the balcony I told you, doubled up in space. So it's quite something. You can have small parties here. Your lazy weekends can be enjoyed. Excellent views all around, within and outside. Syokimau is an upper middle class estate, so you will never see poorly done houses or dingy houses. So everything here is good standards. Just to give you a vision of what the end product will look like in phase 2, here is a testimony of phase 1, which is fully completed. Just here we have the children play area, which is quite adequate for this community. You can see from the fences and also the boundary wall, all our walls are cladded with greenery. This is to maximize on nature and beauty as well. So very clean paved roads. We have also enough water storage, capacity of 80,000 liters. We have a generator as well for all the common amenities in the estate. In case there was no power, the street lights, the borehole, all of them will be powered. We also have solar street lighting, which is also a plus for the development. This is the biodigester, fully installed by Davis and Shatcliffe, biologically operated system which uses chemicals to disintegrate all the waste. For the basic day-to-day needs of a community, we have a small mini market with a small supermarket, some hair salon and everything. So you don't have to get out of the estate to buy milk and bread and all that. This is a very homely environment, a very good neighborhood to raise your kids. So we welcome you.
Mavoko Park is located in Syokimau, off Community Road, 20 kilometers from Nairobi CBD and 11 kilometers from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Mavoko Park consists of 4 and 5 bedroom maisonets, each with a plinth area of 150 square meters and 183 square meters consecutively. Accommodation includes spacious living room and dining room, fitted kitchen with detached pantry, spacious ensuite master bedroom with walk-in closet, common bathroom with shower, family room, panoramic balcony, and doby area with provisions for washing machine. Salient features include provision for exterior gas tank storage, carbo-paved driveways, underground and overhead water tanks, boundary wall with electric fence, borehole water system, mini shopping center, solar water heater, and advanced system for cable TV and internet.
Let's tick all the boxes why this development is a winner. First, the access road, it's done. Timely construction period of phase 1, done. Seamless construction is ongoing for phase 2, which comes with improved, bigger and better units. A spacious lounge, balcony, a fully fitted kitchen. As a homeowner, you also get to enjoy children's playground, tuck shop, solar-powered street lighting, backup generator, borehole, a treatment plant, lots and lots and lots of greenery. And I can say this project is value for money. Indeed, the developer has kept the promise. After the break, we'll get a taste of living within the Mavoko Park community. But now, it's time for the accessory spot. One thing that stands out for me in this show house is the comfortable and cozy feel. Simple rustic interior decor, natural colors mixed with unique pieces that makes it a real home. Next, let's explore rustic design ideas.
Rustic style is a design that embraces nature-inspired textures, simple and earthy colors. There are many ways to bring rustic home decor to your space in a classy and beautiful way. Color scheme. Your color scheme can have a big effect on the feeling of your space. Choosing to decorate with colors you find in nature like browns, greens and grays, this is a sure way to bring the outdoors in and attain a rustic feel. Wood floor is a preferred choice for rustic homes. Cover the flooring with a natural fiber rug to give your space a rustic color and texture from the bottom up. Choose wall art that represents the olden and rustic feel, plus something of sentimental value to you. In Mavoko Park's case, it is the beautiful window-styled wall decor and the iron pieces. Add some vintage pieces to your space. That scuffed-up coffee table or the chair with threadbare arms might be just the piece to bring your rustic space to life. Opt for paintings of forest animals or even landscape paintings that have a deer in the background. You'll be pleased with the softer yet rustic result. Lighting. When considering lighting in your space, hang a rustic chandelier that's dark and heavy. Go for something iron or a brushed bronze finish to complete your space rustic decor. If you've got a lot of wood going on, like a wooden ceiling or beams, contrast it with stone accents. This way your space will feel larger, lighter and airier. Finally, a stone fireplace adds a rustic touch, giving that vibrant effect to a space. This applies to the living room area.
Whether you like a modern look, traditional feel, or a contemporary home, a comfortable and cozy feel is what we all want. And here on the Accessory Spot, we share tips to bring just that. We are taking a short break. Still ahead, the transition journey from Barclays to ABSA and what it means to Kenyans at large.
How do we become convenient to the people we serve? Invest in this age of technology.
A story on starting a home ownership journey from a word of mouth, Kizuri Chajiuza. Don't go away, we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. Over the past few weeks, we've been highlighting the transition journey from Barclays to ABSA. Today, we get to hear the growth plan and what this means to Kenyans at large. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you Nancy for having me.
Country Strategy Director. Unpack that for us, and what does it mean to Kenyans and what's your role?
Yeah, so my role here at the bank is to work with our people across the entire organization to make sure that our business is relevant. And for us, for our business to be relevant, we have to serve and be present and provide products and services for the Kenyan people, from small consumers who have small businesses seeking to grow their businesses, from borrowers who want to borrow money to take their children to school or to finance acquisition of a house through mortgage, to large businesses and large corporations who want to grow in their endeavors and to indeed the Kenyan economy at large. So my role primarily is just speaking to as many stakeholders to understand what is it that they need from a financial partner like a bank like us. And working with the team, be able to develop relevant products and relevant services that meet that exact need. We see us as being here to help people prosper. We see ourselves as being here to help people achieve their possibilities. We see ourselves as an enabler to people's lives, and therefore my role is working with the entire team in Barclays to build plans and implement plans that deliver that purpose.
As part of this transition to ABSA, what is the strategy that Kenyans should be looking out for?
Yeah, I think first of all is the realization that as a bank we've been here for over 100 years, and in those years we've helped generations and generations of Kenyans. We're building on that legacy as the next chapter. So going into the next natural step of ourselves as a bank with ABSA, we see us building on that legacy to introduce more locally relevant products and solutions. We see ourselves growing, and we see growth from the lens of the consumers. If more people access finance and grow their businesses and advance in life, hence, therefore, our growth comes from that. So I think we'd like to characterize our strategy as a growth strategy, which is viewed from the lens of the society advancing and growing and businesses thriving and the economy prospering and the nation prospering. And so at the center of our strategy is really growth, but we view the growth from the lens of the people we serve. I think our business is also about transformation, which is how do we become convenient to the people we serve, invest in this age of technology to make sure that we are ready to connect with people, to provide services and products, to be more accessible on the go, whether it's on mobile, on the internet, on telephone, that you never have to visit our branch to feel like you're going to a bank.
Oh, I'm going to get my service only if I go to the bank.
Absolutely. That banking is not a place you go or something you merely do. It's part of your daily lifestyle. So if you can bank on the go, and we're investing for customers to be able to bank on the go, then that's really our objective. And then lastly is to make sure that the capital we've been given by shareholders, they earn a return. Because at the end of the day, they're looking for us to earn a return that is decent for them, and that's why they've given us their monies and invested with us. So you can say our strategy is all about growing, and growing within an economy that is expanding and a society that is expanding, transforming by investing to be ready for this modern day, and having decent returns for the shareholders who've given us their money.
A lot of our viewers who invest with you today will be asking, and they're at home asking, what exactly should I be looking out for? Or what is the one thing that you can assure them that sticking with you, it's going to make them grow to the next level?
Yeah, I think there's every reason for each one of our 68,000 shareholders who are all over across the country to be happy. So if you look at last year, the Barclays stock was the best performing stock at the Nairobi Stock Exchange. It increased in value by 14%, and the market dropped in value by 18%. So our shareholders were happy, or have a reason to be happy. We increased the dividends we pay to our shareholders this year by 10%. From a level where the dividends we were paying had stayed flat for a long period of time. If you look at where we are today, and you look from 2018 to today, our stock price again in the Nairobi Stock Exchange is the best performing bank stock. It's up 40% from start of 2018 to November 2019. And therefore, our shareholders, wherever they are, they should be rest assured that we are building a business and we are running a business that is returning capital back to them, that is paying them more dividends, our stock price is growing. And indeed, when you look at the market and you see our stock price having performed better than many other listed companies, there's every reason for a shareholder to want to stay with us.
This conversation continues next week. We'll be highlighting the transformation and what the current and new customers coming on board should be looking out for. Moving on, when looking for a home, the big question is always, do I build or buy? Next, we talk to a homeowner, sharing her search experience, listening to advice from friends, and what she loves most in her dream home in the neighborhood.
My home ownership journey has been long. From 2015, I've been thinking about owning a home, and it has been quite tedious. Because sometimes I was thinking, should I start by constructing, or what should I do? Actually, I even had land, which I thought I should actually construct. But then I said, let me first of all do the research on how construction is. And I observed some of my colleagues who actually were doing construction. And for me, I felt they are having a very hard time. They have a job there, and they're expected to work. They're also expected to monitor and evaluate how the job is going on. And you can imagine now asking for leave to go and do the construction. I'm a lady. I don't have someone to go running up and down. Someone had to make sure I have enough time for construction. I also realized the security issues. I need somewhere which is secure. So 2015 all along, 16, just thinking of how to do the construction. Then I did my analysis. I'm an economist. So I did cost-benefit analysis on why I should actually do construction versus buying a home. And buying a home, I realized it's so easy, though costly, but mind-wise, you have a lot of peace. Because you go check in various places, is this the home that I require? Also, my children were big by then. They were teenagers. So I had to make sure that I also include them in the plans, and we visited various areas. From 2017, actually end of 16, that's when now we decided that construction is not what we want. Let's go for a complete house. So we started going around. At that time we were on Thika Road. We went along Thika Road, Kamakis, we went to various places including Roiro, and we didn't get a home that actually we felt we should be in. So along our discussion in the office, one of my colleagues told me, just check homes along Mombasa Road. And therefore I realized, Mombasa Road has so many places. To be specific, Syokimau is a place to be in, actually. I had not thought about, but actually 2 colleagues had constructed in the Syokimau, where I am in now. So we decided, let's venture there. Let's go to Syokimau, let's visit. We visited, we didn't get actually a home. We decided to continue looking for it, and I decided to also include my colleagues. So one of my colleagues in the office told me, Lucy, there's this house. Can you kindly come and check on it? It's a house that I know your taste and I know you like it. And that's how I landed in Mavoko Park. So coming to Mavoko Park, I first of all came alone because I knew, this one that he's telling me to see, let me just go, not to let him down. So when I came here, I was happy with the place. First of all, I enjoyed the security and the environment. The other thing is the finishing. If you look at this home, the finishing is superb. It's high-end. And the proximity to the train station. So you can imagine the savings I did fueling the vehicle. So every day I use a train to go to job. There's a lot of convenience. From here to the train station is about 3.5 kilometers. So I just drive with my child who goes every day. And I park the vehicle at the train station. And from there, I take a train. By 7:15, I'm in the office. So there's no time my boss will ever tell me I'm late. I'm happy. In the evening, I take my train back to Syokimau. And here I am in Mavoko Park. The other thing I liked about this Mavoko Park is that the way they have done the construction, especially the kitchen. For us women, we like kitchen, a big kitchen. It had all inbuilt home appliances. We have an oven, we have a cooker, we have a microwave, all inbuilt. So that is what made me actually like the home itself. The water purifier. Calculating the cost of buying water for drinking every day for your home, it used to cost me 600 shillings every week. So you can imagine the savings. That's about almost 5,000 savings per month.
I must say, before embarking on the home ownership journey, it helps to share with friends and family who have been through this journey. They are helpful in spotting the red flags. It also helps to engage professionals before signing the dotted line. But most importantly, working with a developer with a track record will give you a peace of mind. Next, other investment options you can put your money on: the property gallery. First, let's have a look at a site and service land scheme in Nanyuki, next to the Olpajeta Conservancy. These plots are in a gated community which comes with electricity, water, a jogging track, plus beautiful views of Mount Kenya. Here is more.
Sweetwater's service plots are located 7 kilometers from Nanyuki town, next to the renowned Olpajeta Conservancy, and 800 meters from the newly tarmacked Marura-Matanya Road. The The site is currently fenced and over 1,000 indigenous trees planted along the fence, with 100% views of Mount Kenya and Aberdare ranges. Sweetwaters offers quarter and half-acre ready-to-build plots. The master plan is complete with the subdivision plan available, and the plots come with electricity and water connection, a common gate, 9 meters wide access road, children play area, jogging track, landscaped design. Architectural plans are also available, with flexibility to customize the plans to meet individual needs. The price for the quarter acre is 999,000 Kenya shillings, and the price for the half acre is 1,990,000 Kenya shillings. Eagle Parlour Apartments are located in Ruaka Shopping Centre, 20 minutes drive from Westlands and a few minutes drive from UN headquarters in Gigiri. Their development is also in close proximity to the Two Rivers Mall. The apartments include executively styled 2- and 3-bedroom modern units with a plinth area of 97 square meters and 110 square meters consecutively. Accommodation features include well-planned and oriented living room area, spacious lounge, dining area with access to an outdoor covered patio, fully fitted kitchen with granite worktop, spacious balcony, 2 bedrooms with a common cloakroom, master ensuite bedroom with a walk-in closet. Salient features include boundary wall and multi-zoned electric fence for 24-hour security, a guardhouse, ample parking, backup generator, borehole and underground water tank, swimming pool, gym, and children's play area. The prices for the 2- and 3-bedroom apartments are 8.5 million Kenya shillings and 10.5 million Kenya shillings consecutively. The expected rental return in the neighborhood starts from 65,000 Kenya shillings. The expected completion date is June 2020. Parkwood Villas are modern townhouses located on Wananchi Road off Mombasa Road in Syokimau. These modern townhouses comprise of 94 4-bedroom units plus DSQ with a plinth area of 274 square meters. The detail and craftsmanship throughout includes floor-to-ceiling vibrancy with full-height aluminium windows to allow maximum natural light. Accommodation features include spacious living room and dining area on the ground floor, fully fitted open-plan kitchen units, 3 bedrooms all-en-suite on the first floor, a full-floor master ensuite on the second floor giving a serene escape, European chrome brassiere finishes in all bathrooms, and self-contained DSQ. Salient features include solar for water heating and backup power, a landscaped private garden, separate retreat area, kids playing area, private parking for 2 cars. The price for the villas is 17 million Kenya shillings and the anticipated rental return is 100,000 Kenya shillings. Bridgeview Park is located in a cool and serene location near Vet Lab Golf Course, just 5 minutes drive from Westlands Shopping Centre, with ease of access to Wayaki Way. The amenities within Bridgeview Park include luxurious apartment with spacious rooms, modern fittings in the kitchens and bedrooms, security gatehouse, 8 feet boundary wall with an electric fence at the top, CCTV cameras, adequate secure parking for each unit, 24-hour water supply with in-house treatment plant, a standby generator, ICT connection, ease of access for those working in Westlands area, as well as the UN offices in Gigiri and University of Nairobi Agriculture and Veterinary College. Phase 1 of the development is sold out. Sales for Phase 2 is currently ongoing.
Building a home can seem a daunting task. Where do you start and who does what? Our turnkey solution for modern living, Upscale Homes, not only builds that dream home, but it breaks down the roles and processes step by step, turning your plot into a dream home. That's it for today. Next week, our highlights on investment opportunities you can put your money on continues. But for now, let's continue interacting on our social media handles. You can also call or visit our offices. We'll be happy to steer you in the right direction. Thank you for watching The Property Show. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.